let a few of y'all get in here before I say this. What a beautiful night in the neighborhood. I see they got a couple cranes over there lit up. And that there is a good thing. I know y'all probably can't see them, but them lights that you're seeing, when them blue cranes over there's lit up, that means they working. And that ain't been going on the weekends for quite a long time. So that's a good thing. You can see some of them over there with the red lights on them shut off. They ain't working. Praise God. Thank God. All right, so here's my problem, right? And I know I've said, hey, I wish people wouldn't talk about Charlie Kirk, right? Because they don't really give a shit. But here's my problem with it. And I've said this before, and I've heard a couple people that's semi-famous quote me word for word. So somebody's paying attention to what the fuck I'm saying. Anyways, to make a long story short, the government tracks every fucking thing that's put online. If this kid was putting that shit online, they fucking knew it. You'll never convince me otherwise. There's keywords that the internet fucking picks up on. You start talking about assassinating somebody like that, and they fucking know it. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like I've said before, they found a fucking Saddam Hussein in a hole in the middle of the fucking desert. I'm telling you, they fucking know. They know. They did nothing about it. What's up, Slayback? Hey, mama. They fucking knew. They knew. And when I seen that clip with Charlie talking about the Epstein files, and see he got too many young people that follow him, right? And they're the next up. You think what you want. One of these young kids that Charlie's talked to or has heard Charlie is next up in politics. And when somebody's hungry is when they do their best work, right? When they get their little position secured and all that shit, that's when they start slacking off. But when they're fucking hungry is when they do their best work. They can't have motherfuckers pushing that shit, especially with somebody with a platform like him. I honestly think that that's probably why they let that shit go. Now, you think what you want, but the more I think about that shit, the more it pisses me off. You hear them soldiers talking about, hey, wake the fuck up, you're paying for genocide. Yeah, they're talking about the Ukraine-Russia war. And we are paying for it. I don't know how in the fuck we stop paying for it, unless we just stop paying taxes. What's up, Josh? Big Red, what's up? I see that fucking idiot over there in Canada's live. That dude's a goddamn stupid-ass psycho idiot. I think Rusty was right about encouraging his dumb ass. Try to be nice to some folks and not be mean to them, and getting that Coca-Cola out the cooler. Yeah, I can too. And that's what pisses me off, Ray, to be honest with you. And I try to be lightly, but I'm going to take the advice that somebody that I find quite intelligent told me the other day. I'm not going to hold my tongue anymore. I'm going to fucking say what the fuck I feel on here. I don't give a fuck who cares about what. Somebody got to speak up and say it. I guarantee you, if they pulled them fucking records down there, they knew. They knew that somebody was stalking that man. Hell, they fucking knew. And you can't tell me that they were so stupid that, so we can drink me a Coke real quick. You'll never fucking convince me. Yeah, Red, me either. He is too fucking far out there. His wife's his fucking problem. Any woman that says that they should walk around with their tits hanging out in front of kids and everything else, I ain't got nothing else. Listen, and women are gonna get mad about this, right? But a strong man is the ruler of his household. But a strong man also knows enough to let his wife take the lead, if that makes sense to you. You can't have a woman that just straight runs a fucking man over. That will never work. What's up, Tex? Yeah, no, they definitely listen into everything. And when I say they listen into everything, they fucking listen into everything. Look at it this way. I mean, motherfuckers talking about drugs online and shit. Next thing you know, their houses is getting raided and shit, right? Anything to do with any kind of illegal activity about money, they're right on top of it. To get in there and swoop the fucking money up, it's just, I've seen it happen too many times. You know, and just like I said the other day, I think yesterday maybe, sometime, I don't know, but I don't remember when I said it, but I don't believe that Jimmy Kimmel should have been fired. What he said, was it in distaste how he done it? Yes, it absolutely was. But it wasn't enough to get fucking canceled for. He was just poking and making fun. Was it too soon? Yeah, it was too soon. But not to lose his goddamn livelihood over it. I don't like that. I don't like that the government controls that shit. I think it's fucking dead ass wrong. That's not what my forefathers died for. I promise you it's not. You know, me and my brother and my son are the last of my family history left. I've had people that's died for this country, and it just makes you wonder what the fuck for. You know, I seen an old man that fought in, I want to say it was Germany. I can't remember exactly where it was. It was an old video though. But he was on camera crying. Like, what the fuck was it all for? You look around what's going on in this country right now. Why did all those people have to die for shit like what's going on now? And everybody's so fucking greedy, man. Nah, me either, Tex. What's up, Diamond Cutter? What's up, Jack? I'm welcoming a few of y'all in here. I appreciate everybody coming in. Big Red, I think I already said what was up to you, Deb. The truth. Slayback, what's happening? Mama Payday, I don't never miss her. Eric Stream, what's up? Grant Hill, damn, Won't needs his glasses. Hillberry. HK, what's happening? I don't know, I think it's dead ass fucking wrong. And, you know, in one of the shorts I posted, and somebody was like, we don't even know where to start. Yeah, you start like Rusty said last time, which he made a lot of sense. You start at your local levels, because that's where you make the most change at. You gotta participate where you, and you know, I never vote at the local level, hardly ever. Hardly ever. But I bet your ass I'm gonna start taking more time and fucking keeping up with that shit. And I hate it because it's just one extra responsibility put on me, I feel like. But by God, you can't bitch about it and not do nothing about it. For sure. What's up, Code? Mike, I've been laid up most of the day. I went fishing a little bit this morning, and then I went and caught some bait. And after that, I was just wore the hell out. I threw that net for about an hour and a half. I finally got bait though. I hooked a good one, I thought, for a second this morning, but that ain't what it's all about for me though, man. I go fishing just to get out here and think and get away from the hectic of it all. I'm telling you, I'm closer and closer every day about wanting to get this motherfucker ready to go and just get the fuck from around here. I can't stand it anymore. This ain't the country I was raised in. You know, I came up during the 80s and 90s where you at least had a little bit of fucking freedom. And, you know, listening to Candace's video the other day, the Patriot Act and all that shit, she's right. We've lost a lot of freedoms. You know, it's so easy for them to take stuff away from us. And it's so hard to get it back. It's almost impossible to get our freedoms back. We didn't even do anything, and we're fucking being punished for having terrorist attacks done on us. Now, how do you make that make fucking sense? It just don't make no fucking sense. And we sit back and let it fucking happen. It's our fault, really. When it all boils down, it's our fucking fault. We've let this shit get this way. Look at her, the goddamn mall cop over there. Little faggot. Wanna fuck with a man about fishing. Yes, Tex, most fucking definitely. We're the ones that suffer for it. We gotta figure out what to fucking do to get that shit back though. Cause I'm gonna tell you, like ever since then and with technology now, and you know, somebody was bitching about AI and was like, and at the time I was like, man, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? But really they're right because that shit's gonna get so advanced and these fucking idiots out here don't know enough to do their own research to find out whether or not if they're fucking telling the truth or not. And they see what the fuck they believe. We're in for a world of hurt, man. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, no, Mike, it's designed to keep motherfuckers down. That's what I was saying the other day, I think, when I went live. You about can't hardly start a new fucking business for all the goddamn taxes on it. You have to do something illegal to get ahead. 40% capital fucking gains tax? I mean, I don't know what it is now. I ain't checked, but last time I checked, that's what it was. It was 40 fucking percent. How do you pay somebody 40 fucking percent, then you pay workman's comp a god awful amount, then you pay insurance, and then you still have to buy your fucking supplies or whatever it is that you're doing for a business? There's no fucking money left. You can't fucking do it. Unless you work for the government and got some kind of government contracts or something, you cannot fucking do it. And then if you're a convicted felon, you can't even work for the fucking government. You can't even get a government contract. What the fuck is there left to do? Be a goddamn peasant and break your fucking back for nothing. And they pushing people to fucking rent instead of buy. More, the fucking lending rate is out of, interest rates are fucking sky high. Yeah, no, the future of this country is fucked. Only problem, yeah, grinding around the clock, but there ain't but fucking 24 hours in a day, man. You already got both parents out of the fucking home, right? Back in the day, I've said this the whole time I've been on YouTube. You had both fucking parents out of the home. So it leaves the kids with nothing to do. Except for get in fucking trouble. Back in my day, dad worked, mom stayed home, ran the fucking household. But it ain't that way anymore. I'm in my shower. That's how I take a shower on the back of the boat. This little thing's badass for what it is anyway. It's a pump. It's made for that shit. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get how, like, daycare raises kids. Yeah, most definitely. And see, when you talk about it, you're fucking, what do they call it? Raging out or whatever. I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. We got to figure something out, though. We can't let these fucks just keep running over us. And I'm going to tell you, I think protesting's a waste of fucking time. I hate to say this, but it's going to take something dramatic to make these motherfuckers stop. But what do? They'll just mow you down in the street. Y'all hear that fan in there running? Yeah. I don't know, Tex. I was kind of worried about it happening this time. And they've done pussyfied all these fucking little boys running around here. Back in the day when a teenager signed up to go to war, they had the balls to sign up. I seen this as a meme and I thought this motherfucker was right. It said back in World War II era, teenagers had the balls to go to war. And now, teenagers are crying about having fucking balls. That's how fucked up shit is. I feel bad, man. I almost wish I didn't have kids because they gotta face this shit for the next goddamn however many years. That's the type of shit I don't be thinking about. And look, I'm not scared to work. Never have been. But it don't matter if I work fucking 60 hours a week or 30 hours a week. I still get by just the same. Now, how that happens, I have no fucking idea. But yeah, Mike, and it's a fucking shame. I was talking about that this morning too, man. The federally regulated legislation where motherfuckers that don't even own boats are making more money than the goddamn dudes that own a boat and the fishermen going out fishing. That don't make no fucking sense. What's up, Donna? A lot of people won't get that though, right? You get it, but a lot of people won't understand that. That's fucking dead ass wrong. That is dead ass wrong. I get that there needs to be some kind of regulations because the fishing shortages and shit like that. If that's even such a fucking thing, that could be made up bullshit. They've got us fucking bent over a barrel, bro. They really do. And nobody's fighting for us. Nobody. Don't get it fucking twisted. It don't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. Nobody is fucking fighting for us. And they get the job too, don't they? And if you're white, if you're a fucking white male in this country, shit, you might as well hang it the fuck up. And I'm going to say something, and a lot of people are going to go, what the fuck? But I honestly think our grandfathers seen this shit coming. That's why they fought so hard that they did. Now, I'm not a racist person by no means whatsoever. But I honestly think that they seen that shit coming. And that's why they fought as hard as they did to try to keep them back as much as they could. Look at it now. White man don't stand a fucking chance. A white man gets in a fight with a person of color, it's a hate crime. If a black dude fucking kills a white person, ain't nothing to it. Don't make no fucking sense. We're all people. Every one of us. We all bleed and die the same fucking way. But if you say something like that out loud, if you're a public figure and you say something like that out loud, they'll cancel the fuck out of you. Now, you tell me how that's right. Because it's true. A black dude can get on here and say the N-word, white dude says it, all of a sudden he's fucking racist. Which it ain't, it's more than just a word. It ain't even about a word. I could give a fuck less about the word. It's the actions behind it. Cry about racism, and them motherfuckers are racist as it comes. I don't know. I don't get it. It's a fucked up world. But if one law is good to be forced on one, it should be forced on all, right? But that ain't the way it works. Oh yeah, I'm sure you did, Mike. You're white. That's why you got denied. That's what pisses me off about that shit. That shit was never fucking designed for families to be raised on. It was designed to help get you through a hard time, but being that people took advantage of it so fucking much that they couldn't help the ones that really needed to be helped. And I hate that. I don't feel it's right to fucking pay for the people to have to pay for that shit. Social Security, Workman's Comp. Workman's Comp looks for a way to fuck you every time. Don't pay it and see what happens. Yeah, right, Tex. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Hey, I'm sorry I've went live so much last couple days. Like I say, Mama gone. And I'm by myself. I'm just kind of bored. I ain't really doing nothing. Now, Unc's a motherfucker has got to stay busy. When I'm not, I'm just kind of stuck. Y'all want to watch the water? What on? Oh, shit. It's funny how that camera lights that water up. It's dark as fuck out here. That camera lights that shit right on up, though, don't it? Yeah, Donna, I get that. I do get that. But you got ones that don't work a lick, don't pay no fucking taxes. And they get more help than what they deserve. They get entitled. That's the part that I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with somebody who's elderly or really fucked up, you know. Like Mike was saying, somebody gets in a accident, you know. He should have got it. That shit, no question. Listen, when Obama went in office, right before he went in office, Unc was doing great. I was setting fucking the world on fire. I just knew we was gonna be fine. And I mean, we still fine now, but I went from making a shit ton of money every week to not making a fucking thing. I had friends that lost everything they had. A couple of them had committed suicide over that housing market crash. And shit like that just takes the wind out of your fucking sails. When you ain't did anything wrong and somebody else's foolish ass decisions can affect the outcome of your fucking life, there's something wrong with that. That is not the America that our forefathers died for. I promise you it's not. And a lot of people don't want to talk about that. They don't give a fuck. But they don't give a fuck because they don't know enough to give a fuck. Do you think a police officer should make $60,000 to $70,000 a year, where you got a fucking athlete that's out there fucking playing the game, make $10 million a year? It just don't make no fucking sense. Just because you can play with a ball, you know. Shit like that just kind of makes you go, what the fuck is going on? That shadow line is what you follow in a boat at night. You talking about fishing? Yeah, I know it. I know it. You told me that before. And that's a good fucking deal right there, dude. And not only that, you can help a lot of people with that. Dude, when the housing market crashed, that's what I did too, Mike. I went and bought a wrecker. I bought an 87 Chevrolet wrecker with a 6.2 diesel in it, fully hydraulic, with that Holmes bed on it. And I scrapped cars. I did good with that shit. And then about 2 years in, you started seeing everybody do it. They started catching on. That's the thing. You got to be the first. Which I got a yard full of junk fucking cars right now. British Bulldog, what's up? Yeah, I know, and that's sad too, Ray. He should fucking make enough not to have to do that. It puts his life on the line. Cause I don't care what position you take as a police officer. You fucking, you know. And I hate to even talk to you about that, cause I know you don't want to think about that shit, right? But the reality of it is it could happen at any minute. Yeah, that's how you got to do it, mate. That's how you got to do it. And you know that's the why. Hey, dude, what I do now, there's fucking money to be made in that shit. There really is. But I'm not out there chasing it. If I wanted to chase it, I'd be at the truck stop right fucking now. Cause every one of them trucks that roll down the road, they got to go right fucking now. Service call, $125. Make about $150 to $175 over the top of the price of the tire, plus $50 to put it on. You put 2 or 3 tires on in a day, you've made a pretty good fucking wage. Hell, y'all know, shit, I've been on live and fucking get up and leave. I don't give a fuck what time it is. But I'm not gonna get out there and chase it. If it comes to me, I'll do it. If it don't, I ain't going out there. I'm too old. Matter of fact, Mike, this is the boat that I need the head sail for. That one, I got it pulled down right now. It's a 27-foot Jensen cow. I need the head sail for that. Roll the further up there. I got one down there, but it's beat. They're about $2,000 new, which is looking like what I'm gonna have to do. That's what's up. You're in the right location. See, location is a lot too. And if you're respectable and everybody likes you, they'll call you first. You know, hey, you want this? Hey, what you give me for that? Yada yada yada. And a lot of them don't even know what the shit pays, so you about give them what you want to. Yeah, location is huge. But see, Jacksonville is so fucking big, man. But there's, like I say, there's shit to be done. Just like, just like, if you got a pickup truck, as long as it runs decent, and you're in a moderately populated area, you don't have no business not being able to make money. Cause, what was that, fish? They got shit set up like DoorDash now for delivering shit, all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? They don't have somebody send it. They just call. Hell, there's all kinds of apps. I'll find some of the apps. I'll post them. I don't know if it'll help anybody, but Hell, I know people that make a fucking killing doing that shit. And all they do is run back and forth and pick shit up from warehouses and take it to local businesses and drop it off. And they get $25, $30 for fucking 15, 20 minutes worth of work. And you do that all day long, shit, you make a couple $100 a day just picking shit up and dropping it off at your leisure. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Donna, a lot of them, a lot of different places have shit like that though. It's I can't remember the name of the fucking app. One of the guys was telling me about it because I was trying to get my son to look into it because he's got that little S10. Yeah, that's what's up, Mike. That's what's up. That's good shit. I see Leg Day posted, so he didn't lose his channel. I think they would just fucking run the game on him. I don't know, that shit bothers me. The more shit that I see on Charlie shit, it just bothers me, right? For some reason, I just got that feeling that that kid was not by himself. And then the shit that they released on, you know, they fucking knew it. Bragging about it online, they fucking knew it. You know what, man? I seen some motherfuckers outside of ICE in Chicago crying about illegal. It's like, motherfucker, they're illegal aliens. You should have started crying when Joe Biden was letting them the fuck in because you knew that this shit was gonna happen. Nobody give a fuck. Yeah, it's on around here too, Andrew. The fishing's good right now. It's high tide right now. And that little faggot over there in that fucking car with the goddamn yellow lights on it keeps calling Marine Patrol on me when I get close to the island over there. Little bastard. I ain't fucking with nothing but fishing. But we all know when the police get sick on you, what happens? It costs you money. So don't be hauling ass. Did they get it back up, Mike? Did they get the Bay Bridge back up? That shit was sad as fuck, man. Are y'all still having to drive around? The Key Bridge. Did they get it back up though? Yeah, I'm in North Florida, Andrew. But yeah, we get the red run and the sea trout and shit. It's all yellowmouth, weak trout, whatever you want to call them. Gator trout. They're here all year round. Matter of fact, when I was catching bait, I was catching a bunch of babies. Not back up. Fuck. They working on it though, ain't they? Man, it feels good out here tonight, man. Weather's just fucking right. Damn, it's already 10 o'clock. I ain't eat dinner or nothing. Damn, I almost wish I'd have went live on StreamYard where I could drop the link. I don't know, that shit just be fucking pissing me out. It's still hot. Where you at? Yeah, hey, I've been thinking about going down to Miami and doing a little fishing down that way. I want to go catch some peacock bass. Them things look like they'd be fucking badass to catch. That's what's up. Dude, I was watching that fucking Luke kid. I'd like to have that fucking little aluminum boat he's got. The ones with them damn hydrofoils on it. That shit look pimp as fuck, dude. I was like, shit. That was a cool little boat. I fucked up with my ladder. It's on. Oh, there it is. I'll set y'all right there. I'm going bald. I ain't hardly got no fucking hair left. Look at that shit. See that shit? Holy fuck. Need a haircut. Yeah, it's still filler crabs and oysters. Yeah, kayaks are the way to do that sheephead fishing, especially those ones with the fucking I might, Donna. I'm gonna put a cabin on that little fucker. It ain't but 18 foot. But it's got a good deck and stuff. Just like the railing around the side of it's kind of old and outdated, but that shit don't really matter. I'm gonna take and put a cabin on there. Motivated. I stay out on the water, bro. That's what I say. When I'm not at home, I stay out here on this boat. I'll stay here all weekend. Shit, I'll get butt naked and take a shower right here on the back of this motherfucker. Hell yeah, Mike. That's what's up. Hell, I got me surround sound down here in the boat. I got that LG surround sound down there. I got me a fucking one of them iPads. I'll kick on a fucking movie. And I'm gonna tell you, you wouldn't believe this, but at night you'll get cold down here with the fan, with the water off the breeze. You'll have to have a fucking blanket. I got my little washing machine and dryer up there. Little Coke machine. Shit I got going on. Hell, I'm drinking Coke right now. Cooler full of Red Bull. Oh, Donna, I'm good, baby. I appreciate it. That's the thing. I don't want nothing from nobody off of here. I don't like... That shit made me feel guilty, you know. Now, I do appreciate when everybody was chipping in and feeding the homeless people. That shit made me feel good to see everybody come together and do that. I swear, I wish y'all could have been with me down there, man. Because it does something to you, right? Because a lot of those people that's homeless, they're addicted to something. Alcohol, drugs, whatever. And they will not feed themselves because they got them habits and they got to have that shit. But when you feed one of them mugs, and I'm telling you, you could just tell. It's almost like I hate to say it this way, but it's the only way I can kind of explain it where people understand it. It's almost like feeding a starving pack of dogs. Oh yeah, most definitely, Andrew. I like doing that sheephead fishing. Mm, they messed it up for people donating to it. I still do it, Tex, just not like I was. Well, I appreciate that, Donna. I'm just like anybody else. Just a little crazy sometimes, I guess, maybe. I try to be chill on here, though, because I ain't trying to get my fucking videos all cut up and shit. Because you know how people are. They'll fucking do that in a heartbeat. Them some bitches fight, don't they, Andrew? Nothing fights like a fucking sheephead, for sure. Nothing. You know, Tex, and a lot of people get jealous, man. They get jealous. They see somebody else doing good on here, and they gotta fuck it up one way or another. And it's sad to see that people are childish like that. And when the bottom line, that's what it is. Motherfuckers are childish. No, mate, they hang out around them fucking pylons and shit, bro. And you catch some fucking, you catch a 5-pound sheephead, you done something. Yeah, they're one of the best, but they're hard to clean. You gotta know how to clean them bitches. If they only knew, Donna, if they only knew. But see, a lot of people, that's all they got is the income they make off of here. So if they see somebody else doing good, they can't have that because they feel like it cuts into their fucking profit and they need it. There's a few of them on here that you wouldn't believe that, which I ain't gonna say their name, but yeah, they're not who they portray to be, and you'll never see them because if you seen them, and I'm not talking about Rusty or none of them, but if you seen them, you wouldn't respect them. Let's just put it that way. If you only really, really knew. It's all up front. Wild, ain't it? Hey, you know what I watched today, Tex? I watched on Tubi, I watched the Wild, Wonderful fucking Whites. And I was like, holy shit. Yeah, well, they're ocean going fish, but they get up around docks and fucking pylons and shit like that because they're barnacle eaters, like Andrew was saying. No, not at all motivated. Yeah, you can catch them out towards the jetties by the rocks, but they are barnacle eating fish. That's all that they eat. Hey, the oysters, you can take oysters and crack oysters open and put them on a hook and fucking slay the shit out of them. Oysters probably work the best. Somebody that follows me on here was in Panama City Beach, but that's on the other side of the state. If they was closer, I'd take them out. Yeah, I try not to fish with any kind of light motivated. That brings the bugs out, believe it or not. Hey, let me ask you this, Andrew. Have you ever noticed when the bugs are out and biting you? Like the mosquitoes and gnats and shit? Have you ever noticed that's when the fish are biting the best? Fuck that coat up. What was what about? Mm. See, it's illegal to dig clams, I thought. I thought if you got caught digging clams, they'd get your ass. Oh, I was watching the Wonderful Fucking Whites of West Virginia with Durkee's dumb ass. It's some fucked up people, man. That shit was crazy. I was like, look at these motherfuckers here. Yeah, it's different in different states, though. Hell yeah, Gulf of America. Y'all do realize why they changed the name of that, don't you? Oh, he is, Andrew. He is off YouTube's. He'll be back. But I was saying he was on Tubi, that show that they produced about him. Doing the same shit, playing with a fucking 30-30. Doing my grandpa's gun. I killed 4 deer with it this year. Hell yeah. You know, Jay, I've never had scallops. I have to try them one time. But I have to do that when my son's around because that little fucker eat anything if I don't like it. Unc can't waste money on nothing. I don't know why I'm that way, but if I don't know if I like it, I won't even try. I won't even buy it. I know that's crazy, but this is the way I am. They changed it so they could drill oil. Is why the fuck they changed it. You think what you want, but that's why. So they could get around that legislation that was passed, protect the Gulf of Mexico. And fuck the president of Mexico. Nobody gives a shit anyway. Are they? I might try them, but like I say, I have to try them when my son's around. Just in case I don't like him. But that little fucker eat anything. That motherfucker eats squid, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Ugh. Yeah, you may have to have a license. But I know now, like with permits and shit, like Pops' permit to shrimp in the river, you can't just get that. That shit's got to be passed down. You either have to buy it secondhand from somebody who already has a running, and when I mean running, a up-to-date permit, you can't just get them. Yeah, he eats anything. He a good fucking kid, man. 21 years old. He turned 21 today, man. Couldn't believe that. He's wanting Dad to go drinking with him. I was like, dude, Dad don't drink, man. Go knock yourself out. Just be careful. That drinking shit ain't what it's all cracked up for front. I may have to try them then. What they taste like? One thing about being around all these fucking boats, you hear them creak all night long. Shit, there's fucking lot of boats tied up in this dock. See, but I don't like lobster though either, Kathy. I ain't a lobster. But then again, the first lobster I ever tried, I wanted out of that fucking skill crane game at the seafood place. Y'all remember seeing that where that claw come by there, you catch him? That motherfucker wasn't hardly moving. I was like, I got his ass, and it could have just been he was old and dying, and his meat wasn't no good. Now, I do like I like crab legs. I'm a picky eater. Not when I'm fucking starving, I ain't. I think I might have told y'all the story when me and my buddy was out drinking for days on end when I was a kid. I'll have to try them. I will. I'll try. But when I was, I don't know, when I was 21, 22 years old, me and my buddy was out drinking for like 2 or 3 days straight. And we hadn't eaten nothing. His mom made sardines and rice. I fucking hate sardines. That was the best shit I had ever eaten, but I hadn't eaten it in 3 or 4 days. Yeah, times have changed though, man. Shit's not the same here as it used to be. It's like this fucking water's so goddamn dark around here anymore. That's just like with shrimp. Pops, he fucking shrimps all the time. I'll eat shrimp, but I don't have to have it. I don't crave it like I did a long time ago. Oh, my bedtime reminder's on. It's 10:30. 10:29. I don't know why my phone went off early, but it damn sure did. Well, y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little while. I'm fixing to smoke a cigarette and take me a shower and lay my ass down. I know y'all don't want to watch on get butt naked on the back of this sailboat, so I'll save y'all the terrifying visuals. Blue crab, you mean? Shit, I can't even catch no crabs right now. I got the trap set over there right now. It's been out there all day. I caught 2 yesterday. That was it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check it. I got it stuffed with fucking mullet, catfish, and fucking chicken. Well, y'all, I'm fixing to kick it off. I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a good night, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'll see y'all tomorrow, though. Y'all come check in with me in the morning, and I'll go live for a little while. I think the tide's around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so hopefully the sun won't shut my fucking phone off again. Appreciate y'all. Peace.